We are back again for more high ladder competitive play. And today we're going to be using this team by DJ. Shout outs to him. Um, yeah. It's funny. After facing, let's hop right into it, by the way. Shout outs to you guys for, again, continuing to kill it with the likes. And yeah, just the engagement. It dawned on me, which is crazy to think. I guess because I've been so distant from the competitive scene, like hardcore, for so long that it dawned. I forgot to realize, like people have watched me all this time because they want that high level play stuff, right? And while I'm still learning the metagame, right, I'd say I'm from a knowledge standpoint, in terms of like knowing what most things will do. I'd say at a basic level, there's no Pokemon that's in OU that I'm like, I don't have no idea what it'll do. But because they change up so much, one random Terra type can literally ruin your day. And so we'll aim to get number 10 in this video, get top 10. Oh shit! Yo! Okay! Skeledirge, I was like, what is that moving demon? Okay, so we get a 1600 player here, so we got to win. Um, yeah, if we, depending on the opponents we get, we could potentially hit top 10 if we win the next 3 games, this and the next 2. Okay. So in this one, my opponent guards horrendously against Shienpao. It's funny if I was Jolly. It would just be a bloodbath here. I don't know what this fat thing does, so we're gonna find out. Very cool. Very cool. Wow. Look at this skeleton there, just chilling. Yeah. So Skeledirge will be shut down by Pex for the most part, as will this. Pex is amazing. It's amazing. Iron Valiant is also very good, primarily because it's only fairy resist. In fact, Iron Valiant destroys him. Only fairy resist to Skeledirge, and we can knock that thing's item off and go brazy with the rocks. And Skeledirge. So the only thing that can really do damage, as far as I can tell, to my team, because Corviknight Walls 1, 2, Tox Walls 3. I don't know what this does. We're gonna find out. And then Pulse, depending on the set, Pex or Corvi should be able to handle it. So from an offensive standpoint, Iron Valiant, Chien-Power, and Guardable, Dragapult to a lesser extent. And so phase 1 of this is going to be Pex. This is actually phenomenal. Man, that's cool. This is a horrible lead situation for him because you can't guard against Pex whatsoever, right? So you never want... and now you can't guard against Fairy at all. So I'm assuming he'd have things along the lines of Hex and whatnot. I don't want to play too much around with this. I'm going to double Toxic here. There's no real point in Chilling Water as he double Will-O-Wisps. Good play. I'm going to double Toxic again. What the fuck is this? Electromorph? I know Blunder used this shit. Electromorphosis. The post Pokemon get the charge effect when it takes hits from. Okay, so it's like he gets charged. Like, what does this thing learn? Data. See what I'm talking about? Like, these be the ones, bro. Its attack is charged. Special attack is solid. Does it get anything to hit Pult? Because otherwise I hex it here. Set HP is very good. Muddy Water. I figured it wouldn't have anything to touch Pult like that. That Pult is amazing. I just don't trust this Pokemon at all. Truth be told, don't trust it. As he opts for Garchomp, which is very odd. It's clearly defensive Chomp. He has no Dragon Resist or immunity. Please fucking hit Pult, Dragapult. This is really important. Nice. That's really important for because now like Pex cannot be killed. Like that was the only thing other than the Belly Bolt, I'd assume. As the Oscar Scarda, the only thing that can damage this are the Skeledirge and the Belly Bolt, both of which I figured he'd knock. I could have burnt him, but Okay, Roost. That's not banded damage. These sometimes run Thunder Punch, so I want to make sure that I'm healthy enough to take on any and all things. We're gonna go Pex, take that eject button to see what he has. It's Will-O-Wisp. So that's Hex Pult, which is good to know for Iron Valiant. And Xianpao can now Ice Shard freely. Okay, Chilling Water. Now this is interesting if I win the speed tie. Substitute, huh? So it's probably Sub, Darts, Wisp. This is a little annoying. I'm not gonna lie to you. But as I said, eject button's gonna blow us out. How do I want to play this? Great Tusk isn't necessary. Well, I guess it's good for these two. This is slow, right? Yeah, Great Tusk is great actually. I don't want to risk a speed tie situation. Who would I rather have, Xianpao or Iron Valiant? Iron Valiant's slower than Meowscarda, so is Xianpao though. So if I go Iron Valiant, he has to Will-O-Wisp. And I actually shouldn't have went Iron Valiant first. Should have went he hexed though. I'm glad he hexed. I get to go Xianpao. He's probably gonna sub, truth be told. So I probably didn't even get much out of this turn. Yeah, I should have just went to Xianpao first. Yeah, I didn't play that turn very well because now I get burnt anyway, and my Iron Valiant just took damage for no reason. The damage does matter versus Scarlet potentially, but I'm allowing this Pult to be more of a nuisance than it should be. So we'll just Ice Shard here so he switches out. He missed Will-O-Wisp, a huge miss. It's a very big miss, especially because he can't switch into anything other than Scarlet. Yeah. He's probably going to double back to Pult. I want to that. If you have any chance in this game, that's what you do. Again, his Pult's Fire Rapid Spin, is it over? Yes, it is. If I Rapid Spin on something, it's over. But he has 2 ghost types, so what would I spin on? I can't have him going back to Pult. So what to do here? Would Iron Valiant die? He'd never Will-O-Wisp. So what I'm actually going to do is go Great Tusk as a mid-ground. Yeah. I couldn't risk him doubling to anything there. Now this sucks because now he gets the opportunity to go for yeah, his Pult set being substitute is a big deal. This gets T-Spikes? It's not like it really matters in this game, but so he gave me Meowscarda. Now, wise of him to do it like that because now he forces me to go to Pex because I don't want to get poisoned. How am I gonna play this out? The question is, does Corviknight break the sub with Brave? Actually, I guess it doesn't need to. So what I'll end up doing here is go Pex. He's gonna go Pult. He has to substitute. Push come to shove, we'll play the heavy slam is base 40. So his question is Brave Bird break. Okay, so Brave Bird still breaks the sub. All right, then we don't need Corviknight anymore. We just always Brave Bird. I just need this thing not subbed. And then I can get a free switch. So it goes Scarlet. Wise. That was a wise decision. That was a wise decision by the opponent. He may double back to Pult. I want to make sure he doesn't terrestrialize randomly, which is why I'm playing like this. Because if he randomly... Actually, I still can go Pex. Even if he were to double back to Pult there, he has to substitute. That's the big thing. He has to go for sub. He could just recklessly go for Haze. Now he has to leave this in and go for the Hex. Scarlet is now gone. He can go to Pult here and knock me out with Hex. I no longer need this. But if he subs, I'm in an awkward spot. So you always go Corviknight here to get the free switch into Xianpao, right? Can't knock me out with Hex. I break the sub with Brave Bird. It doesn't seem to be a roll, which is good. Actually probably is a roll, truth be told. He could sub again, but he doesn't. And so this allows for Xianpao to come in and I can Ice Shard freely. I don't know if anything on his team takes 2. This definitely doesn't take 2. Does this shit learn any terrestrializations that I should be concerned about? Learn a terrestrialization. We gotta be careful, man. These lower ladder goons be the most dangerous, man. I'm telling you guys. So now we can spin on them. Well, I go Polt here at the worst. It's a speed tie. What is this gonna do? All right, I guess. What the fuck was that? Anyway, Hex is probably a roll. I'll go for okay. And now we just Xianpao. Even if Hex wasn't a roll, obviously it didn't end up mattering, or it wouldn't have ended up mattering. He could Terra, but I doubt any Terra type he could turn into unless it was randomly water would do anything. So that puts us as 1925. We got 8 points from that guy. What's 8 points? I think we need a good bit more. We need like not that good. I think I need like 32 points. So depending on who I play, I could get top 10. I mean, obviously we have to win, and because we're higher, it takes longer to find battles. But very, very interesting game. Sub-Polt is something that I didn't account for. I wonder if that's a better fit for this team. I'll keep the U-turn on there, but I can see that Scarlet gets Toxic Spikes. That's so weird. I didn't know that. I understood why Greninja got Toxic Spikes, because it's a ninja, and you know, I guess ninjas throw like shuriken, and shuriken can be counted as spikes. But yeah, shit's getting intense. I can feel amped, right? As we move closer to number 1. While this wasn't even the aim of the live necessarily, not the live, but the aim of it was more just upload and get my consistency back. Especially because since I'm nowhere near my skill level that I'm used to or ought to be or whatever. So another 1600 level player. Which means probably another 8 points if we win, which we need to, we must, we shall. Yeah, this is a very interesting. What's my Terra type on Gallade? Is it electric? Okay, so that can Merc potential, bulk up, annihilate, nail chance it gets out of hand. Depending on which one he is. If he's rest, if he's taunt, then obviously stops specs. But if he's rest, then one Drago, but he has the chest on. Drago can get him with the Hex and stuff. So Iron Valiant is really deadly versus this guy's team. By itself, it's just really problematic. It's very hard for him to switch into. But I have to click the right moves. So let's break this down. What can he guard against? Iron Valiant's a huge issue. It one-shots this, but it's faster. Can one-shot this if it doesn't randomly Terra. Not random, but you know, doesn't one-shot this. Has CC, but you know, it's Tinglu. Come on. This actually resists my dual stab. I don't have a psychic move. You won't know that though. These get knocked off. Xianpao has a lot of potential. I'll need some information first though. But Icicle Crash, the only things I can guard against it is Goldengo and Iron Moth. Goldengo probably can take 2, maybe. Iron Moth definitely not. Toxapex helps shut down Iron Moth. Dragapult is amazing versus his team by itself. Great Tusk is amazing versus his team by itself. Corviknight's amazing versus his team by itself. I think my Corviknight's supposed to have defog. I think I accidentally put U-turn over defog, so that's a mistake. The Glamora though is annoying. I don't think I have a way around that. So what I'll end up doing, like there's just no way around the Glamora. What I'll end up doing is bluffing, yeah, Sub would have been great here. I could have this. Sometimes these run random Terra Grass. I don't want to lose my Great Tusk to that. Ah, excellent. Fuck. That's a wasted turn right there. Burnt Tinglu. It's not the biggest deal in the world. It's not doing any damage to anything anyway. But that's a little annoying. I could see Gold. I mean, Glamora coming in, but I have a Pix, so that's kind of a waste of a focus sash. I'm pretty sure you're sashed. I'm interested in why he has Glamora and rocks on Tinglu. So it does go Glamora. As I said, it's sort of a waste of. Do I have boots on anything? No. I could also opt for Corviknight and bluff. Yeah, that first Will-O-Wisp. What is Will-O-Wisp? Like, what are you gonna do, right? I really do not trust this thing at all. Shimpa, don't know if Shimpa kills. I've seen a lot of Glamora sets. Seen a lot of Glamora, so he's hazarding. Okay, cool. This is not ideal for me. He has 2 ghost types, which is why I'm saying that. My Corviknight's supposed to have defog. I'll have to play this game a lot differently than I anticipated. This isn't even a 2 KO. And I don't have a way to stop him from getting up all his hazards other than going Shimpa. I'm not going to go Great Tusk. So, okay. So he gets up all his hazards, so be it. It could be. Oh wow, I forgot about it. Does it taunt? Oh wow, telling you guys, these random lower ladder guys be the worst ones, man. Encore, bro. Like, well, that's just the name of the game, man. You gotta be mindful of all of the goons, all of the possibilities that could come your way. I need him to terrestrialize. The game's not over though. I can still win with my Shimpa. I need to just play this like a god. So he's obviously going to Rage Fist. Okay. I need to play this. He bulks up though. Yes, I got him to Terra Water, which I needed. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna terrestrialize and kill this. He didn't die. What the fuck? He didn't die. Shit. Shit. It's not the end of the world, but I needed him to die there. How did it 60 fucking 9%? Oh, I'm boots sharp. Okay, that's blessed. I'm boots pult. Hex. If Hex doesn't kill here. Why can't I Draco though? I'm hexing. The fact that I'm boots is a huge deal. Oh, that's a big deal. That's blessed. Probably should have went to he's obviously sashed. I'm sashed. He's obviously Actually have to go to this and force him to sack his you fear 1 sucker punch, but also you fear if I rapid spin I can sweep him. That's the funny thing. If I rapid spin I can sweep him. No, I can't. I don't know how much. Let me see. +1 200. It's not gonna be enough. I could also potentially. It's gonna be close, man. It's gonna be close. Primarily because I can't. Yeah, I have to Icicle Crash. He sacks. He didn't sack Tinglu. He went Tinglu. He didn't expect me to go for Icicle Crash. So yeah, this lower ladder guy is. Come on, bruh. Come on, man. Fuck. Okay, now we have a game. We have to Earthquake here. He always goes Goldengo. Yeah, death. Okay, we have a shot. We actually have a shot here. Because Goldengo was the only thing he had that could outspeed my... So he goes Annihilate, which can Rage Fist. He's confident he's faster than me, which he can't be because he's max special defense. I can tell by how much Terra fucking... But he's not gonna die. There's no way you're faster than me, dude. He's fucking faster than me. Oh, so Rapid Spin was the play there. No, we lose. No, we don't lose. We don't lose. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be very close. Energy Ball. It's gonna be very close. So I have to Draco this to get some damage off, so it'll be good for later on. Okay, excellent. Now U-turn because we want Iron Moth and we want this to be hexable so that we can kill Roaring Moon with a Draco. Because we need Pex. Pex can probably 1v1 Roaring Moon. So the game's far from over, as you see. It's funny, if he has a Whirlwind. What was his moveset? Chilling Water isn't going to do any damage. So what we're going to do is Chilling Water first. Yes. I'm going to do Chilling Water. Then I'm going to go to Whirlwind. Please give me Great Tusk. I'll go Great Tusk here. If he Whirlwind's good play. Okay, God bless. It's funny if my Great Tusk it's Roaring Moon. He goes Roaring Moon on me. It's plus attack. I'm glad he went Roaring Moon. It's gonna be close. He loses his attack boost because he's gonna have to go for Dragon Claw here, which is fine. Oh shit! Oh shit! This is gonna be really close. It's gonna depend on what his moveset is. He's really bulky though. Like Roaring Moon has bad defense, right? I think it's bad defense it has. Oh, he only has Jaw Lock. I should have Rapid Spun, but it doesn't matter because Pult beats. Woo! Do not give up, guys. He had every layer up, every motherfucker. 7 points. All that shit for 7 points. He had every layer up. Now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm mentally sort of tilted when Tinglu missed because it was just kind of like, come the fuck on. I mean when Xianpao missed, but it actually brought us back because what it did was what I needed was him to sack his Goldengo. I knew if he sacked Goldengo, we'd be back in the game. I'm very surprised. I need to learn that those Annihilate calcs, man. I was expert belted. Stab Thunderbolt doesn't even do 70% to fucking Annihilate. I'm thinking, oh yeah, he's dead. Okay. Because that was a big turn. Because I used my Terra there. 69%. And he's not even max special defense. Unless... Well, I know Annihilate is naturally faster than I actually need to check this out real quick. What's Annihilate no speed investment? It's... 216. So he had speed. He had not just speed. He had a decent amount of speed too. So this thing is just dumb bulky, man. Am I max special? I am like, bruh. Stab. Expert belt. Boost it. 1.2. So that Thunderbolt was dumb strong, and it only did 60 fucking 9%. It's not even that it lived. It's the how well it lived. I think this guy is yeah. So this is a really important game to win, primarily because the amount of points I'll get compared to what I'd be getting from the other guys. Have fun, bro. Have fun, bud. Bud was supposed to be together. But another Glamora, another tricky mon to use. Dragapult. This thing right here, when I was looking at the teams to use today, I was like, this is a real issue, man. Like, this is a real issue. So I put Iron Valiant on here partly to help deal with that. It's a real issue, man. Because I can't status it, and it can just salt cure my whole motherfucking team. It's a real issue, man. So I was Specs fault here. I ate him. I just ate him. Actually, no. He resists ghost too. What the fuck is this broken ass rock type, bro? Like, why is this mon relevant? If I was Specs laid, 8. It's a tough one, man. It's gonna come down to my Xianpao and rocks. Pult is useless. Iron Violent and Xianpao are gonna have to pull this through. Great Tusk can as well. Great Tusk is very important, but so to cover the Glamora issue, Great Tusk obviously is gonna fear me being Draco or something along those lines. Him getting in the Garganical is a wasted turn for me. So I bluff what? I bluff Choice Specs. I bluff Choice Specs Aura Sphere. Remove the... Or I can opt straight for Great Tusk. Great Tusk Basin Corvi. I'm gonna bluff the Choice Specs. It protects. They should switch out. Because only knockoff variants. If I'm knockoff, then I have. So if he's protect, he's not running something. He's not running Iron Defense, which is good. Iron Defense is one of the big reasons this is such an issue. Still gonna knock. You always go Clodsire there. Clodsire's greatest asset is the fact that I'm supposed to have fucking... It'd be reckless to go Great Tusk. It's too important. I'm supposed to have fucking defog on the Corviknight. Keep forgetting. It's gonna be this game is gonna require some work. Heavy Slam is base 40. Okay. Let's just spray bird here, because I know he's gonna go for... I mean, I don't know why he's oh right, I fucking have no I have no defog anyway. He doesn't know that. So I'll see how much Xianpao does to his Corviknight. That's really what it's gonna come down to. That or this is one of these are Terra Water. Garganical is max defense. Okay, I see. This is max defense. I see a protect potentially. He recovers hard. Okay. It's too risky. Yeah, it's too risky not to go to your Great Tusk. Good play on his end. Upside. Spikes are gone. My hazards, oh, whoa, that did no damage. So he's expecting my Pult, which makes sense. He knocks one more time because it's low risk. Now we Pult. It's low risk. It's not. I don't have a lot to lose. I know I have a lot to lose by that Pult switch because the Garganical is such a bitch and he can go to it at any point. He doesn't know if I'm Specs, which is the problem. If I Draco on the right turn, he's done for in this town. If I was Specs, because it seems to be max defense based on how much he took from my Xianpao. So it's gonna come down to how you maneuver around the Clodsire. I can't have this heal, so I gotta go Valiant. I haven't shown CC. He's trying to scout for what my other move is. So now he thinks I'm fully physical. It'd be stupid to go to Dragapult. You might think that he knows I'm not max. He knows I'm not. He knows I'm not. He knows I'm not banded. Okay, so he expected me to extend there. It was a really bad play by him. That was a really bad play by him. Cause Shiempa is a bitch with rocks up. Like, I mean, and I'm not fucking over predicting for shit. Oh, that's a big turn. That's a big turn. I completely disagree with that decision. He had the firepower to not have to make that risk that early. So he gave up his Terra type and his Garganical. And so we have to assess now, what does that open up for us? That opens up Dragapult massively. I mean, just Dragapult had no shot in this game. Now it is a massive issue. Xianpao, massive issue. Massive issue. Particularly because he used his Terra type already. So I come in on Clodsire and get a kill. I come in on Great Tusk and get a kill. I come in on maybe Glamora. I don't know too much. But the game's far from over. We still got to close this out. But that was a big turn. I wasn't sure how I was going to get past the Garganical. Huge turn for us. So I'm guessing he's going for broke now. He's going on the offensive, and he's like, okay. The spikes are on the Clodsire, and the rocks are probably on this. I do want this withered down for my chilling water. He doesn't know I don't have defog. Chilling water. I am curious what this knows, though. I'd be very surprised if this has spikes too. So let's think about this. Salt Cure is still active. Don't need my Gallade to win this game by any means. It's useful though. I just don't. It's not doing too much to Clodsire. Clodsire still walls it. So he hazards here. He's scarfed. Is it? That's scarfed. Okay, he's scarfed. Good to know. Okay. Clodsire comes in, which I figured would eventually. So you get rid of this Salt Cure here. Get the eject button, and now we get Xianpao in for round 2. So he's gonna sack his Glamora here. So Scarf Glamora, that's very interesting. And depending on what his Polt is, because he goes Polt here, it's heavy duty boots. So it could be sub, I doubt it, because so he Will-O-Wisp, but your only Draco would be able to knock me out. Cause seeing U-turns. Okay, that's the route you're going. Okay. So Corby, you must be bulk up. Yeah, makes sense. I got a couple ways we can go about this. I could go Iron Valiant, Terrestrialize. Not feeling that route. Gonna go this Will-O-Wisp. He might scout me out and go Clodsire, which is great because now I can hex away. Well, he knows I'm heavy duty boots, so he knows that. But he still goes Clodsire, as he should. This Clodsire is showing spikes, Earthquake. It'd be a blessing for him to get my thing poisoned. But these spikes are starting to matter. If only my great... let's see. Shienpa, every time it comes in, gets the kill she doesn't want. So if I get rid of Clodsire here, that would mean Iron Valiant has nothing to be guarded against. And I can Ice Shard away. I don't think me being toxic is the end of the world. Oh, that shit did nothing. That shit did nothing. I could Terra Dragon and kill him. Okay. So go Great Tusk. EQ the Dragapult. He goes to his own Great Tusk. EQ always. There's no reason to ever not EQ. No matter what he does. Playing this endgame kind of sloppily though. The Great Tusk isn't that relevant. Because what we need is for... Let me think. If I go... his body press. Yeah, I didn't need to sack my Great Tusk there. I actually expected him to... So he has taunt. Okay, that's his other move. His Clodsire is higher on health than it should be. Yeah, I played this endgame too rushedly. I expected the Hex to 2-hit KO the Clodsire, that's why I risked that. But in hindsight now, that was unnecessary. He's taunt. So he's taunt pressure, which means he can stop chilling water. And I don't have a rapid spinner anymore. So I should have spun the... let me not choke the game away because I was such in a great lead. So let's assess what the fuck we need to do, because I just gave him a lot of openings for no reason. And the reason I didn't go Shienpa on the Clodsire is if he EQ'd crit there, or just went for EQ to put me in a horrible spot, and I can just be patient about it. Because once this Corviknight gets dropped, so what we'll do is go Dragapult. He doesn't want this burnt, so we'll keep baiting Clodsire in and use Shienpa to our advantage. I don't want to miss my Ice Shard. He goes hard Corviknight. That was a big risk. Big risk. Big risk. If Isaac could crash there, I think I 2-hit KO. So now he has to roost. And I always get the U-turn leverage. But now I shouldn't be hexed at all, you know? So, I'll Icicle Crash this time. If he goes Corvi, yeah, you get 2-hit KO'd. Please hit. Please fucking hit. That was the one. That was the one he needed. Yeah, my Dragapult being poisoned is just silly of me. He Will-O-Wisps here. Dragon Darts. He has Dragon Darts. How much is that doing? Almost is a kill. Okay, so that's what he is. Probably U-turn Dragon Darts. I do still have the fairy stab, but oh, he gets the fuck. He crits me. Shit, that's bad. He sacks. That's bad. He crit me there. That's big. That is big, man. I'm letting him back in the game. I'm letting him back in the game. That crit there was huge, man. Should Draco here. I think Polt would live. I just don't want to miss any more moves, man. That's a big crit. But again, I let him in back into this game. See, Oscar Corviknight. The thing about the Corviknight is only has Brave Burst, so because now it's in Shienpa range. Yeah, I let this game get way too close for no reason. I don't know what his poultice darts. Yeah, it goes back to Great Tusk. Which you can't go back to Corviknight. Yeah, I let this game get way too close. Where I might have to make a predict, not have to, but you know. So he has knockoff, uses it as he should. His best bet is for me to. Great Tusk is always faster, so burn leftovers. Let me think. If this dies, yeah, this game's now close, particularly because I don't have Terra Ice. I have Terra Dark. If I had to go to Terra Ice and kill the Corviknight. So what would he need to have happen to even have a shot at this? Obviously I don't have defog. He's probably like, why isn't he defogged? Do I need to roost? He only has knockoff. Yeah, okay, perfect. So now we go Iron Valiant. He hasn't seen, he knows that I'm mixed. So he knows I have Thunderbolt as well. We Moonblast, oh, he leaves it in. Can't believe he left it in. So that was the game. Oh, I don't know why he left the Corvin. I guess he was banking on the fact that I didn't have it. Now he just loses the Ice Shard, but that was unnecessarily close. This game didn't need to be anywhere near this close, like at all. Yeah, at this point I don't need the Iron Valiant. He's already used his Terra type. So unless this could be sashed, I suppose. No, I've seen boots. I've seen boots. I'm just thinking of all the possibilities. No, I've seen boots, so it can't be sashed. Yeah, okay. I made this game unnecessarily hard for myself. GG, bro. So that puts us at 1958. What's the time on the clock? That puts us, I think, right below top 10. That puts it as number... Actually, no, we are... yeah, we're top 10, actually. So we're in the top 10 now. All right, so... if it's another time, and I'm sorry, guys, like, this is another situation where... Actually, no. Yes, this is another situation where I play the number 2 person. Or he was number 3, but had he beat me, he would have gotten to number 1. And that's just literally the same thing that happened in the last lab. And I'm like, I'm sorry, y'all, but this is competitive Pokemon. Like, part of me is like, damn, you know. And he, to be fair, he could have beat me if he kept that Garganical. Played pretty recklessly, and then I started playing like fucking dog shit, not knowing Clodsire is the bulkiest thing to ever exist. And so I allow him to Toxic my Dragapult, which brings him back into the game. And truth be told, I shouldn't even risk that. All I need to do is patiently wait on my opportunity. Nothing on his team could outpower mine at that point. No Dragapult, especially when he lost Glamora. So I really was just being impatient. Okay, I want to wrap this game up. Let me kill the Clodsire. Because when Clodsire died, then Gallade would just eat him alive. And that's what I was banking on. But when it didn't even get to it killed by a Hex, guys, you got to understand that's like getting Dracoed. And it did 33 or 30% with a Draco meter. So, yeah, we made it to top 10. The ladder just hasn't refreshed, I'm guessing. Yeah, so Dondozo number 10. And, yeah, next is on to number 1. So, thank you all for watching. Who would have thought? The road to top 10 unintentionally. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.